Oh my god, I haven't been talking the whole time. Oh my god, oh my god. Now I'm finally talking. I am depressed and you can hear it in my voice. Anyways, let's go over the shit I've been saying for over a minute. I said hi to everyone, like David, Juan, Zephyr, Frank, Meagle, Carter, Juan, Max, Justice. So yeah, let's do this here. Add the thingy. I was saying why I was so late because I stayed up all darn night playing a game on Twitch when I didn't plan to. Like I didn't think it was going to go that long, but the game kind of kept me trapped, unfortunately, near the end. And I ended up being there until like well after, well, no, it was like well after 11 o'clock, but close to noon, and I didn't end up getting in bed until noon. And that kind of sucked. So I needed to get some sleep. So I'll start streaming a little later. But hey, there was a surprise midnight stream, and some people stopped by who don't normally stop by, so that was nice. ABQJ 4RJG PNWD ABQJ. I tried to watch, but Twitch is trash. Yeah, actually, one of the people, it must have been something going on my end, because the people said that I was that the stream was not working correctly, basically. And I was like, what? And they're like, yeah, the stream's it's sputtering and doing things sometimes. And I was like, okay. And multiple people were saying it, so I started trying to figure out if I could fix it, and it did end up going away. So maybe that was the issue. Maybe you were dealing with that too. It was all good, Carter. It was a new game. It was kind of interesting. I don't know if I'm going to continue to stream it. Especially seeing as that I think 90% of the game is going to be text. I like to play games like that, but I've never played a game like that aloud, and I don't know if how entertaining that would be, me struggling to read aloud 90% of a damn video game. At first it was voice acted very well, and I was like, yay! And then I got finished with the tutorial. All that shit was done. No more voice acting. It's like, no! And books still weren't voice acted, you know, so. And there was a lot of reading. I mean, I read maybe 20 chapters of a book in just the damn tutorial. And that was with all the actual stuff that was normal dialogue actually being spoken. Like, they were voice acted. It was voice acted. James is late and he is sorry. You better be sorry, James. Nobody's late. To me, the most on-timest person in the history of time. How dare you? Pablo got his claws stuck in the sofa. So that actually is like super painful and sad and scary when cats have that happen. When their claw gets stuck in something, they're like, oh my god, ow! Help me! And you're like, oh my god, let me help you. And they're like, ah! You're like, just calm down, I'm trying to help. Cue God's lightning in 3, 2, 1. How long will it take to fix stuck claw? It depends. When you have an older cat where that happens, normally they trust you quite a bit. I mean, they always trust you, but they're smart enough. Like the older cat, an older cat, like, you know, who's getting on in years, is more than just. It's more than just trusting you. It's believing in you. It's like, I am in pain, and you will be the one to help me, which also is the saddest part when you can't help them, because it feels like you failed them in some way. Like, genuinely, like the Batman Butler meme where he's like, you trusted me and I failed you, even though it's not your fault. 100% like how I felt like when my cat was dying. But yeah, so older kitty cats, they'll trust you. They'll believe in you to, you are the solution to whatever ails them. The other ones, you know, they trust you, but they don't really necessarily think that you're maybe helping sometimes. I have. In fact, someone tried to send me a meme of an extreme case of stuck claw, and I was like, "Oh, that's very sad." Oh, here it is. I'll show you. let me get it. I remember who sent it. It was Kenny. And when I saw it, I actually, rather than laughing or anything, I explained to him what happened. And it's like, he sent me this picture that he thought was funny. He's like, they're cool and all, but boy, these cats can be tricky sometimes. And I'm like, I don't think that's his cat. Or it is his cat, and its claw got stuck when he tried to push it off his lap. And I still probably think it's not his cat just by the way he reacted. Because that cat doesn't look like it's a baby. So he's had to have to deal with the cat in some way at some point. I had cats have a claw get stuck in my clothing before. You just help the poor thing get it out. It's in pain. You don't get scared and try to shove it off of you and then run away. He most likely broke the poor thing's finger. This wasn't funny to me. I mean, I see the humor in it, but it was just, I understand exactly what was going on, and so it wasn't as humorous, right? Like, I see the humor in it. It's just, it wasn't gonna make me laugh. I understand, though, if people laugh. So he goes to put it down because it wants down, and he pushes it off of his lap right there, because he's like, fine, you want down, I'm trying to like do this stream thing and you're not performing well. Like, you can kind of see how his body language with that, like, so that made me feel like it wasn't his cat, or he's the type of person who doesn't like love his animal really. And then it starts reacting crazy. But now you can see why it's acting crazy. And its other claw, it started holding on to him, trying to like make it so there's less pain on the other ones. So he thinks the fucking thing's attacking him because he's a fucking idiot. But really what happened is the poor cat had its claw stuck. And he's getting out of the room as fast as possible so that he can rip it off of him. He probably broke that fucking poor thing's fucking finger. Poor kitty cat. All right. Yeah, I know it's James says is definitely not funny. Like, maybe yesterday James would have been like, ha, that's kind of funny. But after today, when his cat got his claw stuck and he saw how much pain it was in and how scary it was for him to try to freaking help the damn thing, he's like, oh God, no. That's exactly what happened, but it wasn't on me. It was on the sofa. Imagine if it was on me, so he was hurting me at the same time as I was trying to help him. Ridiculous. Anyways, let me do my coal. Yeah, but like, you know, be aware of that if you have a cat or if you're petting someone's cat or something like that. If they seem to start freaking out and it's almost as if they're attacking you, you might not understand what cats' noises are yet. That was a scared and like stop hurting me noise. Like it didn't understand what was happening fully yet. It was like, it's also part, they sometimes make that noise while fighting, but it's because they're scared too. Their purely aggressive noises aren't that. Their purely aggressive noises like basically a hiss. But when they're making that noise, it's not the same. And it's more than that, right? Like it's like one of its paws weren't moving. He should have been able to push the cat off of him. It wasn't holding on for dear life. It was stuck. And he tried to push it off, and the cat was already kind of agitated and scared because he was doing stuff to it it wasn't used to. And so when he tried to push it off, its claws were a little out, and so one of its claws got stuck. Maybe its thumb or something like that. Sometimes they have those little thumbs. Got stuck in his pants, and then the cat wouldn't go down fully, so he pushed a bit harder, and then the cat was well and truly stuck. And because he pushed harder, it was causing a lot of pain to it. So it starts to make noises that scare him. Yeah. Poor kitty cats and their stuck paws. Claws. Kitty panicked, and so did the human. Yeah, and it's the human's responsibility not to panic. He's supposedly the one with the big brain. Coolman, says Meagle. Oi, oi. Like, he wasn't abusing the cat or anything, by the way. Like, I'm not mad at that person. Like, if I was like, I would, oh man, this person's so tripped. No, he's just kind of ignorant of what was happening. And that was either not his cat, or he was just ignorant of what was happening, wasn't paying much attention. And he panicked like a jackass. But, you know, some people panic rather than staying calm. Also, never leave your bedroom open. Pablo will take your bed for his own and look at you like he's saying, my bed, now go away. My kitty misjudged a bed jump, and instead a falling the 6 inches he dug into his leg. Uncalled for kitty. Yep, that's what they do. That's instinct, man. Especially a kitty cat. Your kitty cat's been outside for a long time. Older cats that have lived with you the whole time, that doesn't happen as much. At least it didn't with me and mine. Like you'll get clawed for just an instant, and then they realize that they're clawing you, and they don't. As in, like, oh god, and so their claws come out instinctively to help, you know, help them not fall. because like them bringing out their claws when they're falling is the same as you throwing your arms wide. It's just you're going to do it. You're gonna throw your arms wide. You're gonna throw your arms in front of you. You're gonna do something. You're not just gonna like not move and fall like a rod. Like you're instinctively you do things with your arms without thinking. We don't have claws. We have arms that catch us. They have arms and claws. He's so clumsy for a kitty. Yeah, that's pretty rare. I thought kitty had Twitch only. It's been a little cooler. Really, it's not cool right now. It's only about half an hour or so. Since I'm not going to be here on YouTube for long, then it's fine. I'll just, like, use it a little bit on YouTube here and then switch over.
I've been waiting for you.
This way I can switch over with it faster. I don't have to bother setting it up once I switch. That's the only reason why. I think we finished all our dailies, right?
Good morning.
Yep, we finished all our dailies. So, does anybody here need to do anything in particular? We have Carter. Carter, finally. We haven't seen Carter in a while. Carter wants to do Safi'jiiva, I guess. Let me open up the session. And see if people start showing up, which normally when you open up the session, people do not start showing up. Normally you have to create it. Meagle needs some Safi as well. Ooh, hi! Let's do one of these cancer quests here. What is it? Where is this cancerous dude? There we go. I'm gonna switch to a bow real quick to fight this cancer guy. My kitty don't run from dogs, which is a super rare in my opinion, and smart. Yeah, because when you run, they chase. Yeah, if you've trained a cat you can train cats, and some people don't know that, but if you've trained a cat to go outside and things like that, they will be more like, hey, I need to go outside, just like a dog normally. Welcome. Alright. Let me switch around a few decorations and oh, I know. Where's the alright, so I could do this. Normal 794. This seems like maybe the normal ammo one. This could be normal ammo too. Not as much ammo though, unfortunately. 794. Recoil 123. Oh, I just realized I'm going through it like that. Alright. 5. Where am I? What the hell happened? How'd that even happen? Here we go. This is probably the one for normal. It's rapid cannon. Maybe also pierce, normal and piercing. Alright. What about the light bow gun? Oh, there we go. All right. Let's start upgrading one of these things. Also, I need to try to get a secondary one of these since I'm going to upgrade it specifically for normal ammo, which is probably not optimal most of the time when it comes to light bow guns. Because I do not want to fight these monsters. Why am I doing it that way? Back out. Go back in. Alright. I'm gonna... Do I want any specific abilities? I wouldn't even know what I would want. So I'm not gonna do a full upgrade then for sure, because I don't know what specific abilities I would want for a normal ammo type. As far as like Rathlos and all that other crap, I don't know what I would equip on it, because I don't know what armors I would use, right? Reload assist. I'll leave that kind of stuff alone for now. Double affinity, why not? Especially if I'm going to do piercing and all that stuff with this thing. It's only temporary anyways. I want to upgrade it. What awaken level makes it special? I can't remember. Deviation suppression. Might be a good idea with this weird thing, but I don't know. Add another attack. Yeah, sure, why not? Kushala Dora. Negate all wind pressure. No. You know what? I know what I would take if it showed up. For now, I'm not. For now, I'm like legit gonna just take another affinity increase. No joke. What's the awaken level before it looks cool, guys? Does anybody remember? Because that's when I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna stop it whenever it looks cool. Increases abnormal status damage. 23? Okay. Munastra Essence. Damn it. A level 5 one, but it's not the one I want. I'm not. I think I might go for, since it's rapid shot, and and I'm actually doing normal ammo type on a bow gun, which is really weird, and maybe piercing at the same time. Is that one skill? What is it called? Whatchamacallit? I haven't made a single build with it so far, but I've been thinking about it for a while, and that's the Safi'jiiva stuff. The Safi'jiiva stuff. Alright, we're almost there. It's 18. Ancient divinity. I've seen that thing twice already. I didn't take the first time. Why do you think I want to take it again already? Got a new cat. He just doesn't know it yet. Oh, really? My cat used to wait on his porch and not let him in his house. I need some Safi balls. Need lance upgrades. Yeah, don't worry about it. We're going there. I just need 3 more upgrades, and then whatever I got is what I use. One of the reasons why I'm taking Affinity 3, I took Affinity 3 times while doing this, is because I knew I was going to stop early, right? And the most important thing really was making sure I had a high Affinity chance, especially since I'm not changing out my armor, just a couple decorations in it. Because I'm trying to get those VIP tickets. Xearrik Divinity. Another level 5 one, but not the one I wanted. Elemental capacity. Allows you to load 2 more rounds of elemental ammo. Alright, we get 3 more chances at something to upgrade with. Yay! Still haven't upgraded that level 3 there. I just don't notice there's one all the way at level 3 still. Wow, all the way to level 6. No, that's level 4, okay. I was about to say I got one all the way to level 6. I, for some reason, reversed the V and the I. In my head's this. In my head. Replace a level 4 with a level 4. Sure, why not? YOLO! That's actually not efficient. Don't do that on purpose, by the way. I'm just being dumb. And this should be 23 right after this, right? Yeah, always store instead of replacing and like that. It just felt funny to me to do it, so I did it. And I have tons of extra materials. There we go. Good enough. It's glowing now. Set decorations from current equipment. And I'm barely going to change anything, actually. I'm basically going to get rid of quick sheath and critical draw. And instead, take the single level of weakness exploit. That brings it up to level 3. Okay, I'm feeling like I'm wasting spots less. Alright. And then we'll take the critical boost, which brings this up to like 1 or 3. Which is it? Yeah, this is 3 as well now after this one. There we are. Then change the necklace into that necklace that gives you the effects of critical eye 4, huh? Rather than having more ammo? Uh, you know what? Screw it. Yeah, I'll do that. For now. That might change. The free element ammo up is what I was going to use. The thing that gives me that, but... Oh wait, page 3, yeah. What am I thinking? Critical eye. There we go. I wish that little slide you do counts for slider. But I'll actually take a jumping one. Why not? Does that put me... Yeah, that one put me at max, right? Yeah, nice. Alright, good. Then... I don't... Oh, wait, health boost. Health boost. This is a terrible build. But that's what happens when you have terrible armor that you want to use. I forgot that I forgot about the health boost. Let's see. What do I want to use here? This isn't good. Looks like peak performance is one of the few things. And that also means that I want to get rid of you for the other point of vitality, maybe. And this is a maybe, though. Potential, I guess, for resentment. Mighty. I guess potential. I don't know. Enhancer. Race. I don't like any of these things. I guess we're gonna max flinch. I don't know. I don't remember. Like, what's that gonna do for me with this character? Do I have any tremor resist? What's that gonna do? I'm not gonna normally be that close, but whatever. I'll take tremor resist. Now I'm just missing that 1 point of critical of attack. I mean, not attack, but yeah. Actually, yeah. You know, what am I thinking? I have 5 attack because of the other thing, so just switch that back to whatever it was. What was it? What was the skill that it was on before? Oh yeah, it was one, a random vitality skill. Not vitality, but critical. There we go. I didn't realize I had that many of those things, so I can just equip one through here. Health boost, right? Yeah. Skill, first page. And honestly, it doesn't really matter with this last skill. I'm being lazy. I'm not going to do a ton of damage anyways, but this is just to allow me not to chase the damn monster down. I don't want to chase this. I hate this monster. He just won't fucking stand still sometimes. And every now and then, most of the time it's not like that, but every now and then, no, I should say about half the time it's like that with this guy. About half the time. About half. There we go. Good enough. Set decorations from current. No. Set manage items. There it is. So ammos is. Thought I could do normal level 3. Did I equip the... Oh my god, did I upgrade the wrong one? I swear, I bet you I upgraded the wrong one. It should have been normal level 3. Oh my god. Just wasted my damn time by that much. Oh, it's only normal level 2. Oh, I was wrong. Oh, that's fine. Some spread bullshit. What else? Sure. Sure. Noses. Alright. What am I forgetting? Stuff to craft more of that, because that's the most important thing there. Which would be ammo type 2, right? Bang. I could be wrong, but I just want to start. You making sticky? No, I'm just being dumb and making normal ammo with a light bow gun. I was just gonna use a bow, but I didn't feel like using a bow at the moment because I realized I'd have to actually get pretty close. Alright, wait, I didn't equip it with mods. Can I equip it with mods from here? Yay. Alright. So it's recoil. I can get to average with 3 recoils. It's reload. I can get to fast with 3 of those. I'd rather do the recoil. There we go. I can try the evade reload maybe thing. Thinking about trying the evade reload thing. Why not? Let's give it a shot. It's not going to synergize very well with the fact that I have evasion extended, but it doesn't matter. I want to see what it's like. Guys, we need to get used to their moves. Used to what moves? What are you talking about? Brachiodos? He's easy, dude. You want to get used to fighting Brachiodos? Blast resistance level 3. Bing, bang, boom. Easiest monster in the game. Ah, I didn't eat any food at my camp. This is going to take forever. Fuck it, I'm out. I'm restarting the quest. I'm legit not bothering. I'm restarting. I would have went through with it, and then I remembered that I was fighting a monster I don't like to fucking fight because it has a very annoying runaway fucking way of fighting, and I'm like, oh fuck no, I'm not dealing with being debuffed while fighting a fucking monster I hate. I'd rather just quit the game permanently. I legitimately just don't ever have fun while fighting this monster, because instead of fighting it, you're just like, could you please just stop so I can fucking fight you? Yay, you're over there. Now you're over there. Now you're over there. Now you're over there. I'm just running back and forth and back and forth and thanks. They are much hotter than the weak ones. No, they're not. They're much cheaper. I've played... What are you talking about? I played Monster Hunter. You can't fucking trick me. They're just gonna have a cheaper mechanic. I'm out of vouchers again. Increase my damage from normal type ammo, plus I'm getting more damage from that. That's super important with a stupid build like this. The build's stupid, so I need to get every advantage I can as far as stupidity goes. damaged items. Fill you back up. Get rid of you and replace you with uses. Reduce you by 1. Nope, I guess it won't let me reduce by 1. Instead, I'll have to do it that way. Fine then. I don't want you. I instead want you. More damage, please. Especially with a silly build like this. I shouldn't be preventing myself from going all out on my damage. On the boosting of my damage, right? Because it's going to be a really low damage build. I'll also have to do my radio menu and set it up to craft the right type of ammo. There it is. And there she is. One at a time. Hello, annoying monster. Meh. Meh. One damage. There we go. That's better. Didn't work. Maybe I had to do it right away. Oh, I see. That's how it works. Yeah, I don't like that ability already. If I'm already dodging, I'll use it, but if I'm not already dodging, I won't be using it. How are you doing? I'm good. I think what I'm doing here is actually viable. I think you could make a build for something like this and actually make it real. I'm doing okay damage with a without real armor and rather without a real weapon at the moment. Like as far as the way it's set up, it's not even upgraded properly. I stopped upgrading it partially. Forgot to hit the reload when I jumped off. Is good. Been a hot minute since I've been able to pop in. Hey, Night Fox, how's it going? Yeah, I mostly stream on Twitch now. I only spend a few minutes, like a half an hour to an hour or so streaming on YouTube at the start of my stream. For the day. The lance is like longsword. It just stand there and counterattack. Everything, it's boring, you say? Who told you that, Xavier? Who told you this? Let's see how many times you use the lance. Don't tell me you bought into that dumb shit Game Economist said. I still haven't even bothered to look at it. Because I don't really have time to look at a bunch of dumb shit. I cannot believe. Not to say he's a dumb person, by the way. Just that that's a dumb take. We all have dumb takes. Lance is the worst weapon in the game. You gotta be fucking kidding me times 1,000. The lance is like the least balanced weapon in the game. That could have been something he said, because it is not balanced. It does not do it does way too much damage for the amount of defensive ability it has. Like other than a monster grabbing you, you're basically immune as long as you have decent timing to any sort of danger, but you just have to have decent timing, and then you're like immune to 90% of the game's bullshit. And what does it cost you? Not that much damage if you're good. If you're good, you can be right on top of that motherfucker, making sure its parts are always weakened, always countering the stuff that you need to counter whenever you need to get that stuff, and hitting the monster in the head for over 100 damage per, or whatever his weak spot is, with over 100 damage per poke, and you go poke, 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 300 damage. It's silly, really. I don't think it's capturable right now, but I haven't been paying attention, so just in case, I wanted to check. I don't know if anybody has the ability to paralyze, but if they do, you might want to give it a shot. Because I used up the last of my paralysis stuff, but it's paralysis 2, so I applied quite a bit of it to it. If I had like probably 2 more shots, it would have paralyzed. Probably why I can't catch you anymore. I'm good. It's been a hot minute. Why can't you catch me anymore, by the way? I don't understand what you mean. He just says probably why I can't catch you anymore. And before that you said, is good, been a hot minute since I've been able to pop in. I didn't see anything in between that. Let me reframe. My lance is blah. You can get good with the lance if you choose. Just remember to I think every lance build needs to have Divine Protection 5 in it. Make sure you get that Divine Protection 5, which is super easy to get with lance builds. I mean, my lance build has Divine Protection 5, Guard 5, and Guard Up with max critical, attack 4, weakness exploit, weakness boost, peak performance. Like, it has everything you could fucking want on it. Plus Guard 5 and the other thing, what was it? A Guard Up and all that. You don't need the Guard 5 and Guard Up stuff as much, but what you do need for sure is Divine Protection 5. If you don't have that, I don't think you can use the, and life leech, by the way, with your on your weapon. If you don't have those things, I don't really think you're going to be able to use the lance to its fullest potential. Because the lance at its fullest potential is a weapon that counters. And if you're not, and if you counter with the lance, you take an awful lot of damage sometimes. But with Divine Protection 5, that is very rarely an awful lot of damage. It's very rare. So I don't think I've ever died because I countered when I had Divine Protection 5 on. I'll show you guys what I consider to be a good lance build, and probably about as good as it gets unless you have better decorations. I'd have to look at the armors again to make sure, because I really didn't like pay super close attention. He said the damage is trash. That's absolutely not true. That's absolutely not true. If bang, 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 and you've done 600 damage, that's trash. With being able to completely cancel out 90% of the game's cheap mechanics and be able to go on top of being able to go bang, 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 and having done over 600 damage. When you're playing the lance optimally, you're hitting whatever the monster's weak spot is because they can't stop you from hitting it. And that spot is weakened because you can counter and make sure that almost all the spots on the monster are weakened all the time, meaning you're getting your full damage from that. You also probably have peak performance because you really don't take damage very often, and you're doing over 100 damage when you hit a monster in its weak spot with a lance. That's not low damage. He's just bad at playing the lance. I don't need to watch him play with the lance. I know it based on what I've been told. Like, if he says the lance's damage is really low, and he also says that it's the worst weapon in the game, he doesn't know how to play with the lance. Like, he's trash with it, unfortunately. For him. For him, it's very unfortunate. Because it's one of those most satisfying weapons in the game. Because it takes almost all of the game's super bad, cheap-ass mechanics that just make you want to stop playing the game, and cancels them out as long as you're playing half decently. Oh, long hair. What is this? I mean, look at this. That was what the this one here is for Safi'jiiva. Where is the other one? These are older now. I have to upgrade those. But it still basically works. Look at this. You got Critical Eye, Max Handicraft, Max Guard, Max Divine Blessing, Max Health Boost, Max Critical Boost, Max Weakness Exploit, Heat Guard, Agitator 3, Guard Up, Razor, Sharp 2 Spare Shot thingy, and Tool Specialist. All of this on one piece of fucking equipment. Like, that's a lot of shit. Like, you get an absurd amount of defensiveness with, like, very little sacrifice to anything. It's a really good weapon. It's one of the best weapons in the game because of that. I'm trying to find, is this it? I'm trying to find the one that I've changed. I don't think this is it. It's a start though. I can fix it. Oh no, I didn't mean to switch out my weapon and all that stuff yet. Oh well. So we got a point of vitality and a point of expert here and here. We got iron wall through here, here. 2 expert, handicraft 3 there. Critical vitality. And guardian. What is guardian? Offensive guard? Offensive guard? Okay. The Kaiser Vambraces. What are those giving me? Weakness exploit and heat guard. Why did I have these equipped as a thing? Well, I can replace these, I think, and do better. Yeah, I think I... So, let's... Yeah, it was the weak... I think it was the critical part of it was that. What arms did I like more than those? Critical boost is already better. Weakness exploit. And the heat guard. Beef, critical draw, handicraft. Maximum stem, stun, health boost, attack. These are really good. The problem with it is that I have health boost from the armor, the golden Luma armor, I think. Or is it the headdress is the weakness exploit? This is divine blessing. This is divine blessing, 1 health boost. Is anything else giving me health boost? I don't think so. Huh. Alright, let me actually try these. Let me see if I can get level 4 attack in there too. I don't think so, since I'm only getting 1 level 4 gem slot. But let's see. Let's make sure. Where is the stuff I'm getting? Okay, weakness exploit, divine, health boost 2, health boost 1, critical eye. Okay. Yeah, alright, let's see, and let's see what we can do with this with decorations. So I don't need this vitality in there anymore. And let's take off the expert just to see what we're looking at, if we're missing. Okay, we're missing the critical eye. 3, that's because this is the thing that had the double critical eye. I don't need this anymore. So weakness exploit and critical boost are going to come from this. Let's see. There we go. And now I can get rid of this iron wall attack. Offensive guard. We'll get rid of those and those for now. Okay. So this is my starting point with this new switch I just made. This character has 144.7 fights with the lance, and my other one has 1,672 fights. Screw. Yeah, I don't think little of him. I think he's just you know, wrong on one thing. I don't really know his opinions on everything. It's just when Frank told me that, because Frank knows his opinions on that, because Frank probably knows everyone's opinions on the lance, because it's the lance. He knows it all. All right, so, but yeah, that opinion is not correct. It is wrong. Wrong, wrong. Alright, so let's see what we have for critical eye decorations. Sheath, fortitude, slider, refresh, crisis, jumping, iron wall. Aw, 1 more iron wall would have been perfect. But it doesn't look like I have one. I mean, 1 more iron wall expert. Alright, I guess let's throw in that attack again. could try for the Guardian 3. Okay, so at this point, I would prefer... Let's see what we can do with handicraft. The best one we have. Fortitude, crisis, iron wall, and handicraft, you say? Well, I think I'll take it. Yeah. All right. What am I missing? I feel like I'm missing something. My brain will tell me things sometimes. I got the critical boost, weakness exploit. I'm gonna be able to get attack boost 4. And I have critical eye and handicraft. I feel like I'm missing something, but I can't remember. I want them arranged that way. Alright. Now, my brain won't tell me what I'm missing. So let's just continue. I can fix it later if I remember. Well, hello there. I did it really slow. So when I'm using the glider mantle, oh baby, baby. Oh yes. Yes, 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 yes. Look at what I got here. And when I'm not using the glider mantle, just a generic attack boost 2 will do. Getting all my attack decorations unequipped. Alright, here we go. Offensive guard. While I have my glider mantle, I have critical eye 7, handicraft 5, guard 5, divine blessing 5, health boost 3, critical boost 3, weakness exploit 3, attack boost 4, guard up, and offensive guard 3. Jesus Christ. That's a lot of stuff. That's a lot of stuff. Yeah, the Garuga Lance is a long ass pole. Alright. Look at the freaking all that stuff. I need to go through these and delete the ones that are trashies. But I've been too lazy. Okay. I hear you. I hear you back there, Hazel. I hear you. Don't think I don't hear you. I knew it. Told you. Alright. Eat meal. Oh, so today I learned the lance. I shall show you the lance really quickly, guys, against solo real fast. The reason why I went solo is because it's easier than warming up. And me no want to warm up. And it's harder to position yourself well on a 4-man team so that you're getting your counters. It's much easier to do it on your own. So post new quest. Master investigation. Alright, so we'll take like this Ruiner Nergigante, right? Ruiner Nergigante is an asshole. Like, he's a giant asshole. But we'll try Ruiner Nergigante. Or maybe. I'm trying to think. Do I want to demonstrate on anybody else? Because I want aggression, because that'll like really let it shine through. Like showing you the quality of the weapon. When like dealing with like super high aggression is really nice. Ah, here we go. These guys are super high aggression, and there's only max players 2 anyways, so why not? Let's do this. I'll go in there and I'll fight this guy real quick, and you'll see what I mean. This shouldn't take long. If it, I remember, like, I beat the game. I beat Tempered Ruiner Nergigante with high-ranked armor and a high-ranked lance at the level 100 Ruiner Nergigante it makes you face. I beat him with high-ranked gear just because I had already beaten the whole game with high-ranked gear. So when I got to Master Rank 100, I was like, let me put back on the armor I was using when I beat the game. And then I beat him again with still using high-ranked armor. I mean, what does that tell you? That I'm some master of this game? The most professional of professionals? Or does it tell you that, holy shit, the lance is fucking unbalanced? It does plenty of damage for when you take into account how it is able to completely negate most monsters' bullshit, garbage hitboxes, and all, dealing with all that crap. Then it's like, wow, you have one of the best defensive weapons, the best defensive weapon in the entire fucking game, and it has an insanely broken amount of damage for that. It should not do that much damage at all. It should do like a half of the fucking damage it does, really. Where is my Palico's stuffies? I shouldn't have summoned somebody. That would have given me the ability to make sure he was attacking me more. Alright, so let's get this. Alright. Oh. That would have hit me if I wasn't doing that asshole game. Alright. Bam, 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 bam. Aw. I always forget you can't counter after that when I first start playing with the weapon. Come on, man. So I am chasing this guy a little bit too much. Yeah, I'm chasing him way too much. Alright, come on, man. Let me get down on that face. Yeah, how much damage? So it's going to be doing like 90 or something. Yeah, because I don't have weakness exploit. I switched it out for the counter. Not weakness exploit, but you know what I mean. Not really. I wanted a counter there, but there we go. See, 105 damage on its weak spot. What was that? That was only 69 there. Oh, that's its horn, though, at the moment. So that was... Those were 47s 3 times. And when you do that attack, what normally that attack is it's one normal hit. But it's divided into 3 hits. I'm trying to, like... Alright, now let me just focus on, like, hitting him rather than looking at the damage now. But you guys can see the damage. I mean, look how much damage that is. This is such low damage, guys. Oh my god, such low damage. Ooh. Such a trash weapon. So low tier. So fucking low tier, man. So low tier, bro. Low tier. Some of these attacks would have definitely hit me if I wasn't using the lance. I feel like that he's designed to do that, unfortunately. Monsters, not him, but monsters in general, are designed to be little assholes. And attacks that would normally have hit you, when you have your lance out and you're doing this, sometimes won't hit you because the game is being a jerk. Such low damage, bro. Did you see that super low damage I'm doing to the monster? Oh my god. Imagine if I was playing well. Such low damage. Please buff the lance, Capcom. It really does have low damage. I completely agree with him. I think you really need to buff this weapon. It's super underpowered. And buffing it won't make it the most brokenly OP weapon in the game. No, that won't happen. Definitely bump the lance. Frank agrees. Worst weapon in the game. How about you give it a buff, Capcom? Bah, 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 bah. Aw, where'd my counter go? Come ateth me, broeth, and stop running like a bitch. Itch. It. This is why you need Divine Blessing 5. Notice that I'm not doing very small amounts of damage when it comes to all these times I'm weakening the monster. So, like, I'm weakening the monster and doing good damage. Look at Mr. Miyagi on his Castodon. He's so cute. The key to doing that right there is making sure you spam the fuck out of triangle when you grab them, so that if you don't actually, if this monster in particular is going to go underground or something like that before you get the hit, it will dismount you and then you'll get an aerial strike before he disappears, so you still get part of your counter damage. Alright, well, the mission's over, by the way, now. We can capture him. I've been able to capture him for a little bit now. At least I believe we have been able to. We'll find out. No? Alright, well, a little bit more damage then. That's weird that I can't capture. I could have swore I could capture. But we'll just do some more damage. It's not like we're unsafe. I mean, look how fucked up this guy is. Are you sure I can't capture? By the way, these counters I do, I can turn into wall, like knocks, completely 100% safely. So here, I'll show you. I don't know if dung pods work for this. In fact, I don't want to use dung pods. So give me a second here. There we go. So I'll try to knock him into a wall here and show you what I mean. All right, so I can. It's not working because I ran out of stamina. But that's because I countered really early. Uh-oh. I had countered really early and you lost all my stamina, so. But here we go. So if I switch around, I'm just going to shoot him. Oh, wait, never mind. He's going to keep going. Stop it. I'm trying to show someone something. Oh, wait. He's enraged. Never mind. Too late. Maybe that's why it didn't work. Maybe I did have enough energy. I thought it was because I didn't have enough energy, but he might have gone enraged just as I was about to try to do it. Because I don't remember hitting him but one time with circle. Anyways, let's just continue to do our thing. Alright. He has to be capturable now. What? Okay. It was just like a hair away. I was about to say, how is this not possible? This is not possible. With me dicking around, with me trying to show you the wall thing, with me not playing well, I did not even slightly struggle to fight this monster. At no point was I in any real danger. 99% of his bullshit hitboxes and all that stuff were completely negated. And I was still doing 120 to 150 damage per hit when I hit him in his weakened spot. But it's a terrible weapon, y'all. Worst weapon in the game. No, you are objectively wrong. But I'm fine for Capcom to believe that. If I really hope that someone spreads the word that it's terrible, and us, our little community here, we all know the truth about the Lance, And if they buff its damage by even 5%, it'll be the strongest weapon in the game. I don't give a fuck. Like, it will be the best. Because you will have top tier damage, which you already have near top tier damage. You will have top tier damage and the best fucking defense in the entire game. And no dash pokes, which could get up to 300 damage. Yeah. Probably more than that when you factor in how much I was doing, because it would do about double the damage of the final hit, and so if that one that was like 150, it would do about 300 damage in that, and plus it would do the initial hits before that. So it actually, my dash hit, if I was to hit him in the body specifically, which was his weak spot while I was fighting him, would have done like more like 500 damage, somewhere between 400 and 500 when you add up all the numbers. Let's also not forget that you get free mounts with this weapon no matter where you are. This is one of the few weapons that allows you to mount with no ledges. You can just do jump attacks and get mounts like that. I didn't do any mounts against him. You also, it's one of the very few weapons in the game where it's very easy to knock the creature into the wall. You do a counter, and once you've done a counter, if you're not on its head, move to its head, turn it into the wall. If you do a counter and you're on its head and he happens to be close to a wall and he happens to not be enraged, just take your free wall knock. Like that. There's nothing you do. If he starts to attack, he's not going to knock you off. And you have Divine Blessing 5, so you don't have to worry about it. If you don't have Divine Blessing 5, then yeah, maybe you might think this weapon's not that great, because you're like, why would I ever use counters? It just puts me in a lot of danger and I might die. Did I ever look like I was in danger while using counters? Divine Blessing 5, bitches. That shit was made for the Lance. Let them buff the Lance. The Lance will be the best weapon in the game with even the smallest buff. It's already one of the best. Sprinter release. True shot again. Crisis, satiated. A bunch of crap. Oh well. Frank will be hard carrying us if they bump the Lance. We'll be playing with something other than the Lance, and Frank will be like, don't worry, I got this. Do, 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 do. Would you guys like to see my counter build for Brachiodos and Monkey Boy? You guys ready for it? Yo, get hard counted, bitches. Like this is my like I can't be defeated by that dude, the monkey man. And then all I do is I change these two things here, well, four things technically, and any one of these decorations here for blast resistance. Bing, bang, boom, done. Easy mode. Undefeatable.
I've been waiting for you.
Best weapon in the game. You know what? I'm gonna and I do really truly think that if you talk about like balancing, if like it's like, hey, let's imagine the game and all the things that you're given by this thing. I think that the lance would be the best. If there was PvP in the game and like all of the monsters were controlled by players, then 90% of the player base would use the lance and they'd have to nerf it. Because what the fuck could a monster do against a lance user? Did you see the absurd amount of damage I was doing? Did you see the complete and utter safety while doing an absurd amount of damage? That's completely unbalanced. There might be weapons where you can do more damage with, but there's no weapon in the game that can be as safe as this weapon while doing such a high amount of damage. This is an absurdly safe weapon when played even half decently. Now, there are a few exceptions, and all of those exceptions can be countered with new decorations. Lunastra. Use a water lance and have heat guard. There you go. Now Lunastra is not that big of an issue anymore. Brachiodos. Have blast resistance 3. He's just like any other monster now. Maybe even easier. Any of those monsters, basically any monster that lays shit on the ground, and that shit that's on the ground. Yo, is this dude glitched? Or is there a weapon pose while sitting? Because his lance is fully extended. Yo, man. Why? You got some sort of weird erection problem? Put that shit away. He's glitched. Okay, Tito, let me know if it doesn't let you in. Ooh, hold on, I'll lock the session. Give me a second, I'll lock the session. Be ready, everyone who wanted to be on my team again. Give me a second to lock the session here, because there's not room for everyone. So as people leave, or as people are doing things other than Safi'jiiva, we'll make room. There we go. Alright, so post new quest. No, it's Safi'jiiva. Okay, I'm about to start the Safi'jiiva siege again, guys. I'm going to also switch to Twitch here before we start the fight. And we will begin to farm Safi'jiiva and maybe do some other things on the Twitches. Okay, let me check the who's here and see what they're up to. Okay. These two are my highest as far as I'm thinking, and I'd actually rather kick out the guy who's a bit stronger. give this guy a chance to actually join us and get some good materials. You're still not in, right, Tito? Oh, you're in? Okay, good. Never mind. Does anybody else need in? If no one else needs in, I'm going to leave it. I'm not going to bother kicking anybody for now. But I have my eye on this tap away. Give this guy a merit. Alright, so let's... You can't... Dude, I still, like... I thought the Game Economist was a pretty smart guy from when I used to watch his videos a little bit over a year ago. Since he started streaming, I really don't watch his videos as much because his videos are much lower quality than they used to be. It's the nature of streaming, right? And I'm not really interested in watching his streams. And, I mean, I've seen, like, 2 or 3 of them, but I'm not really interested in watching his streams that much. Because I tend to watch mostly podcasts and stuff like that. And my reasoning is I watch almost zero Monster Hunter content. And my reasoning for that is I've already played this game an absurd amount of time. And the last thing I think I need to do is drown myself in so much Monster Hunter in between streams of this game that I'm more likely to get burnt out on the game, right? We're not... I don't think I'll be doing that. Did I save this insanely OP Lance build? This is it. Alright. Just making sure this OP ass Lance build is saved. I think this one's for Safi'jiiva. Yeah, peak performance. Wait. Doesn't it part? Yeah, part breaker. Which one would be my main Safi'jiiva one though? No, that has weakness exploit. That's not good. I think this is the exact same one I had over there. So this is where I need to go through all my stuff. And this has weakness exploits, so this isn't for Safi'jiiva. Okay, here we go. We have 2 things here. It's one of these 2. No, that has weakness exploit. So this is the one. I can probably make it better because I don't feel like I've messed around with this in a while, but good enough. Alright guys, I'm ready. Sorry about that. Yeah, I need to go through all the loadouts, sort them so they're all like in their own proper order. Then now that they're sorted by weapon, make sure I don't have any ones that I just want to delete that I don't care about, or ones that are just copies of the same one because I lost track of whether or not I saved it. And then after I've done all of that and deleted all the ones that need deleting, I then need to go through and rename all of them properly. And make sure to put the little tag that I like to use where update, like UPD. I put UPD next to ones that I needed to update. Though, like if you look at my old builds, a lot of them say UPD. But I haven't been doing that kind of stuff in a long time. Lance first, chunk after. Yeah, the Lance really is one of the best weapons in the game. And if all monsters like this Safi'jiiva were controlled by players, the Lance would be the best weapon in the game, objectively. The best. It would be used by like 90% of the player base because it's just unbalanced. The amount of the amount of defensiveness with its damage doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. Like another one that would be pretty strong up there. One of the would be the charge blade. The charge blade isn't as safe as the lance, but it's still a fairly safe weapon when used well. It's a fairly safe weapon, and its damage output is absurdly high. It's still not as safe. I mean, it's still not as safe as the lance. The lance is like 2 to 3 times safer than that weapon. It's because and lance is it's just fucking insane. And like that, like you take a look at something like the hammer, and it doesn't make sense that the lance is so much safer than something like the hammer, but does just about as much damage, if not more, in some cases. In some cases, more. It depends on the monster. It depends on the group that you're in, if you're playing on a party, and it depends on the monster. But in some cases, it's much more damage than the hammer, because the hammer is busy not getting hit sometimes, whereas the lance is not getting hit and doing damage at the same time. When played optimally, both of them, the hammer needs to stay the fuck out the way. You son of a bitch. Stop taking your steps back. Actually, let's go over here, so just in case we don't bury him. He gets knocked into the thing. Jerk. I tried to turn it a little bit more. Stop picking your arms up just as I'm about to make you flinch, you son of a bitch. Take that. Yeah, finally didn't get that damn arm movement as just as the flinch is about to happen, huh? You son of a bitch. Oh yeah, that's right, I have to have my cloak and stuff on so I do better damages and things. Aw. I forgot to not charge it, by the way. I forgot that after I've already done it once, you can't charge it. And still hit them unless you have... Wait, I had crystal bursts. Wasn't paying attention. You son of a bitch! Alright, my crit chance is way too fucking high to not get this. I'm starting to feel like I want to put maximum might on this thing and just stand my ground the way I am. I'm starting to feel like optimum Safi'jiiva greatsword build is a build that has maximum might 5 or something, because this is annoying. To have like 80% crit chance and not get a fucking crit like 60% of the time. How'd I die? Oh wait, you died? I wasn't paying attention. Oh, it's because you're using a build called the Immortal build. All those things are gimmicks, Meagle. Those are just watch my video builds. If you want to use an Immortal build, it's called Lance with defensive skills. The Immortal build is Lance with Paralyze resist 3, Blast resist 3, Heat guard, and Stun resist 3, Guard 5, Guard up, and Defensive boost 7. Max life leech on the lance, and then whatever offensive skills you can get after that. You're immortal. No one can kill you, no matter what. I mean, unless you go AFK. Oh, Divine Blessing 5. There we go. Forgot about that. Look at him working that. Look at Hunter working that damn hammer. Nana, 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 nana. Man, you better give me my damn criticals. Aw, man, look at my shoulder charge. What are we doing here? Is this rock still up here? I haven't been paying attention. No, that rock's not up there anymore. Okay. I swear to God, man. This crit chance, it doesn't like accurately represent it, dude. Weakness exploit should work on this motherfucking thing. Or maximum might needs to take it. They need to take that nerf back. One of the two. Or lower the nerf at least, man. Make it so that it's like a quarter of the time without the damn critical, maybe? That shit has way too much time without criticals. Of course, my final hit doesn't get a critical. Biggest hit of them all. It's all because I have like a 6% crit chance, you know? Just maybe a 2% crit chance. You fucking asshole game. John Cena, you are Xearrik. Wait, what? What about John Cena and me? Remember, don't, you know, still try to have fun, Meagle, by the way. I'm teasing you, right? But, you know, you like to make lots of different things, you know, keep doing your thing and have fun. But, know that it's always going to perform a little less than you think it's going to perform when you're looking at it. Most of these channels that do that kind of thing, they're like news stations, right? They're always going to overhype everything. The canola oil virus is the worst thing to happen to mankind since the Black Plague. We're all dead. All dead! Okay. Worth it. It's official. Joe Rogan is scared of the canola oil virus. Of course he is. Isn't he a conspiracy theorist? Conspiracy theorists are going to be scared as fuck. Plus, rich people are a little bit more susceptible to it than poor people, as far as catching it. Not of dying from it, but catching it. Because rich people travel all over the world because they're rich little fuckers. Stop being rich.
Hey crew, we need to bring
Share it with me a little bit. I'd take the risk. Hell, I've been thinking about going on Amazon and specifically trying to find as many Chinese-made things as possible and buying the fuck out of them if they're on massive sales. Because I bet you people are avoiding things specifically from China sometimes. A bottle of Corona. What you mean canola? I ain't buying no canola oil though. I'm telling you, that's why that's why peanut oil's better, man. I told you to stop messing with that canola oil, everybody. That hitbox stays out way too damn long. Damn, 20,000 year long explosion of explosioning. Take this. Take this. Take this. Stop that! You just fucking did that, you son of a bitch! You hacking motherfucking son of a bitch piece of shit motherfucker. You will stop that right now. I demand it. Walk away all cool like. What's he gonna do, bitch? Yeah, nice try. Colanola away virus. Just keep jumping into it. Hey! Will you stop doing the explosive attack over and over and over on me? That shit's lame and cheap, you fuck. Do something else. He's like, I can make an explosion over and over and over. I'm like, okay, yeah, okay, I get it, you fuck. Congratulations. Because like stupid Safi armor. This isn't immortal at all. I've been duped. It's all good, Mew. Just keep doing you, man. Are you enjoying it other than the deaths? Kind of like balance it, maybe try to figure out balance. Maybe it requires more practice. Not really sure, you know. Oh, he's gonna actually let me do shit without exploding me? Holy shit. He let me do things without exploding me. It's a damn miracle. Hunter Isaac is just having these most negative pictures. Hold up, I gotta go positive picture. Teamwork, bitches. All right, see you in a bit, Carter. Dumb claw. Wait, why are we still on YouTube? What the fuck?
He's after you. Watch out.
All right, I'll see you guys on Twitch. All right. trying to set it up with one hand, but while surviving with the other hand. And I'm the one targeted by him too. All right, edit. Monster hunter. Monster. Calm down, Safi'jiiva, you son of a bitch. I'm trying to set up a stream. All right, I got it set up. I'll see you guys on Twitches. Wait, hold on. I still gotta link this thing. Ah, you fucking bullshit son of a bitch, cheater. You think I don't know what you just did there? Haha. Oh no. Oh no. Aha. You got wrecked. Okay. So what was I doing? Oh yeah, I gotta link the YouTubes. Where is my YouTube thingy first off? There it is. Edit. This here. Ah! Wait, hold on. Don't I have this? I have to fix this too. Paste. Okay, that's the session ID. Okay. And then copy this. This is the Twitch thing. Okay. All right. Switching to Twitch, everybody.